Hey! Espresso beer review. I am Jammer.
And I am
The Shagdog. You forgot there for a moment, didn't you?
right. Trying to think. I am Kamala Harris. Camilla.
Kamalala.
Isn't that funny though? Kamala, the Uganda giant wrestler, his name was James Harris. Did you know that?
No.
Yeah. He died this year. I think she killed him.
Lucky him.
Oh shit.
Dave Falara, Roastmaster at Charlottesville, Shenandoah Joe Coffee Roasters, came up with a special 3-roast coffee blend just for this beer. The coffee beans are cold infused, allowing the fresh flavor of aroma to dominate without the acidity. All this is backed by a rich and hearty oatmeal stout with a great semi-sweet baking chocolate-like sweetness.
Wow.
Yeah.
Sounds delicious. This is we didn't announce what it is. 3 Notch Brewing Company's Jack Jabba's Espresso Stout. I always say espresso, but it's
I can smell the coffee from here.
I don't know how to talk. I'm from upstate New York.
Where?
Southern Tier, New York.
Okay.
This gets 87 by Beer Advocate, 5.5% ABV. It's brewed by 3 Notch Brewing Company, which is in Charlottesville. It's
Virginia.
Charlottesville's brewery and restaurant. Charlottesville, Virginia.
And it's got 30 IBUs, which, international bitter units or
It's
whatever.
not very high.
That's what gets me is that this
Very nice can.
that measuring measurement
Yeah.
is very. It's mostly for propaganda, but
Yeah. And this is part of our Fall Oktoberfest, and we thought this would be a scary beer because it has three hatchets.
Yeah, leave your mark.
Yeah.
All right, I can smell the coffee. It smells very nice.
This one's going to do me in.
You think so?
What's our?
It's not even that high.
Third full beer.
5.5.
That's true.
It's got dark,
Very dark.
very dark, but you can see some glimpses of
A little
burgundy or
yeah. What's that called? The
mahogany, cherry.
mahogany. Yeah.
It's very dark though, and it's got a beige head that's quickly dissipated.
Looks delicious.
Coffee,
Maybe some dark fruits.
yeah. Picking up vaguely the chocolate they mentioned, but
Yeah.
malty.
Smells good.
But the coffee really smells like a fresh cup of coffee.
Yeah. Like a dark.
And it doesn't smell like the concentrated stuff.
Yeah. Like a good dark roasted coffee, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Let's do it. Virginia.
Charlottesville.
That's where the beer was made.
That's the first thing that popped in my head because you said Charlottesville.
They all had good people there on both sides. So.
Unfortunately, they're not too smart.
Yeah, a couple of them weren't smart, but yeah.
All right, let's drink
Let's
it.
do it. Here's to good beer and good people. Very dark, roasty, a dark, strong coffee.
The oatmeal makes it a little smoother.
Mm.
It's not harsh.
Right,
They're right.
You can see the dark coffee harshness, but the oatmeal is probably smoothed it out a little bit.
Smoothed it out, make it a little more. Not that it's super creamy or milky,
Right.
but it does have kind of like a creamy,
A
milky.
little more mellow,
mellow,
enjoyable,
yeah.
I guess.
Smoother.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Thanks to all of our viewers watching.
Yes. Another great,
I didn't even hear that one. Did you hear that one of this?
wonderful.
Okay, it came through.
I actually like this. It's got the baking chocolate, like they said.
Mm-hmm.
Baking chocolate, dark fruits.
Mm.
The oatmeal smoothing it out. Coffee,
Now,
nice, hearty. Not heavy, but hearty.
right.
Very smooth. Low acidity, like they said, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, coffee, chocolate, kind of low, I think.
Yeah.
A little dark fruity in there. It's good. I like these type of beers because they're nice. To me, these are nice fall or winter
But you
beers.
never like stouts.
Yeah, I don't like dark beers, somebody told me. That's because the bar we usually went to, because they didn't have good beer on tap, so I had to go with the Bud Light or Mick Ultra,
And you can see where I've been drinking it. After the first sip, second sip, third sip.
I mean, I can see someone saying that. Maybe
Fourth
they're
sip.
with us for one of the few beer reviews
Yeah.
they did with us, and we had a particular black beer that I didn't like, whatever it was, But, I like stouts particularly.
Yeah.
Some brown ales.
Porters.
Porters, I like porters. Black IPAs, I'm not a big IPA fan, but
Schwartz
most
beer.
black IPAs I like. Schwartz beers I like, yep. I'm a black lover.
Mm-hmm.
Black beer lover.
Black beer lover.
I love dark beers. Black beers, Schwartz beers, black lager, that's German.
So you're a BBL.
Black beer lover, yep. Black beer lover. That's a tongue twister.
Yeah.
I'm a sheesh.
Or a dark BL. DBL.
Dark BL. Or Schwartz beer. Schwartz lover.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm actually very wonderfully surprised.
Right.
Here.
Now, can I drink a whole bunch of these? No. On a cold night, sit by a fire, I might be able to drink 3 or 4 of these maybe. And say, okay, I better go to some light stuff because it's kind of heavy a little bit,
It can be heavy. I can see what you're saying. If you're drinking them,
drink a lot of it, yeah.
several of them in one session, it could be heavy. I mean, because it's very rich.
Yeah.
A lot of flavors there.
A little robust.
Nice little sweetness midway through. It's got a sweetness that, to me, starts at the front and right about at the end of the midway point.
Right.
It comes back. It's like it starts, disappears, bitter comes, and then it comes back again.
Right.
And then it just kind of mellows out. I mean, there is a nice hoppy bitterness, coffee bitterness, but it's very smooth. And I'm wonderfully.
A little burp.
What is that word? What's this?
Pleasantly surprised?
Other than surprised, what is it?
Wonderfully wonderfied.
Wonderfied. You're just making them up now.
Yeah.
That's a good one, though. I like that.
Wonderfully wonderfied. Fantabulous. That's another one.
Fantabulous. That just sounds too fantabulous. I'm gonna give it 2 snaps.
I know. There was this girl I used to work with. She used to say, "Oh, that's fantabulous." We're like, "Wow, that's fantastic and fabulous together. That's amazing." You really combined 2 words.
Well, I'm looking for it. What is it called? A cinnamon or what?
Cinnamon what?
Cinnamon toast crunch.
Oh, I guess that cinnamon. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, not cinnamon toast crunch. Although that does sound great.
Mm-hmm. That actually sounds pretty good now. I can see pouring this beer over that, and it would taste really good.
It might. Yeah.
I mean, think about it.
I mean,
it's crunchy.
Right? Have you
It's cinnamon.
I've done.
It's
Guinness,
coffee.
I've done Guinness and ice cream together, so I'm sure this and cinnamon toast crunch would be great. Throw some sausage and eggs on the side. You have a nice breakfast.
Would this sound good? I am just flabbergasted.
Flabbergasted. No, I don't like flabbergasted.
Okay. I am just subtly astonished.
Suddenly.
Suddenly.
Oh,
no,
suddenly.
Or subtly. Subtly.
Subtly.
Astonished.
Sounds good.
Or amazed.
How about astonishingly amazed?
But it means the same thing.
I know, but still, you can mix those words up.
I'm utterly shocked.
I'm utterly uttered.
I'm stupefied. I'm astounded.
I'm stupendously stupefied. Right?
I'm shell shocked.
Shell shocked.
dumbfounded, dazed, benumbed, goggle-eyed, confounded,
I'm trying to see how many subscribers we got. How do we find out?
remarkable.
Oh, did you see this comment from Evan Shvevik? Dude, the beer from Lebanon is called Almza. Never heard of it, have you? No.
What is it called?
Almaza. I guess he is from Lebanon. We probably can't find that beer.
I would love to do that beer from Amazon. I mean,
Lebanon.
Lebanon.
Almaza and Lebanon together. It spells out Amazon, actually.
Oh, I'd love to do that beer. But we'd have to have you send it to us.
Yeah, I mean, we got one Middle Eastern store I know of in North Tampa. Maybe we could go in there and find some Middle Eastern beers, maybe, if there is any.
It would be, I would be pleasantly astonished if
I'd be infideled to find some beer in a...
Yeah, that's what Stacy accused you of, your infidelity.
Yeah. Anyhow, I'd like to thank a great friend for helping end my relationship for looking so damn good. You and your slut friend.
What?
Not you. The two people. The two sluts. There's the two sluts you're doing beer reviews with, yeah?
The couple that was married?
Engaged at that time, yeah. But remember, she thought there were two women. She couldn't see white chocolate. He was off the side, but I guess she thought he sounded like a woman.
All right, is it pleasingly, pleasurably, satisfying, splendidly surprised, splendidly stupefied,
prejudiciously proud. No, that doesn't sound good.
What did I just say?
Something stupefied.
What was your...
Mine was prejudiciously.
Yeah, what was it before, though?
I can't remember.
Ellie, it just made me forget everything. What kind of bullshit is that?
Oh.
Explain yourself.
I don't know, but
explain yourself.
Holy shit, look how cold it is in Louisiana. Jay's got a jacket on.
Splendidly.
Splendidly, yeah.
My new catchphrase will be...
Yeah, I'm going to delete all this out. We're looking for special words to use. I think you should just use them from your head. There's a lot of words up there. Just pull it. You need some Prevagen?
Yeah. I am splendidly...
Sean Connery.
That's the old one, though, right?
Astounded?
Yeah.
No. Stupefied? Dazed? Thunderstruck? There we go. Splendidly thunderstruck?
Did they do a new one? I think they did a new one.
Splendidly amazed.
Splendidly amazed.
Astounded.
I think they did a new one. It says November 8th.
What is that?
Saturday Night Live, paying tribute to Alex Trebek and Sean Connery. At the same time?
Mm-hmm. Because you had Alex Trebek on the show.
They both died, yeah.
We meet again, you logger-headed, tickle-brained pumpkin. I cut an album of filthy limericks just so I'd be eligible. There once was a man named Trebek who had the world's tiniest... Enough! And the answer is, you usually drink water out of one of these. Sean Connery, a leather glove.
Oh, these are all ones, huh?
The answer was a glass. Then the day is mine. Let's take a look at the scores. Sean Connery has set a new Jeopardy record with negative $230,000. You think you're pretty smart, don't you, Trebek? What with your dago mustache and your greasy hair? Look.
What's really weird is Will Ferrell. Will Ferrell is playing, like, that would be the type of character the obnoxious, whatever character. And Will Ferrell is trying to play the cool, whatever, Trebek. Yeah, it's crazy, yeah.
And finally, with negative $130,000, Sean Connery is here yet again. I wouldn't miss it for the world, Trebek. I turned down heading friggin' pot off for this. Please, God, take me now. In last place, with negative $69. Oh, brother, Sean Connery. Negative $69. Okay, that wasn't your score.
Well, 69 is how I scored with your mother last night.
Let's take a look at the score. Sean Connery currently sits at negative $3,000.
And your mother currently sits on my face trumpet.
Way too early for that. Way too early. This is the sound a doggy makes. Mr. Connery.
Moo.
No.
Well, that's the sound your mother made last night.
Okay, that's not necessary. Sean Connery.
Can you repeat the question?
Of Simon and Garfunkel, the one that is not Garfunkel.
I Garfunkeled your mother. You were wrong, you mountebank. I pose a conundrum to you. A riddle, if you will.
I don't want to hear it.
What's the difference between you and a mallet with a cold? One's a sick duck. I can't remember how it ends, but your mother's a whore.
All right, stop that. You're distracted. What the hell are you distracted us for? We're right in the middle of a live beer review.
I know. It was great to see Alex Trebek and Sean Connery one more time.
Yeah, well, keep that video up because we watched it later.
Okay.
But let's go back to the other video, our stuff.
All right. 0 viewers. I was hoping to get more viewers. Well, they couldn't hear it. I should have split screened it.
Anyway, this beer.
Yeah.
What grade are you going to give it?
You know what?
I really like it.
I like it. It's a little too rich. But,
Not for me.
You know,
I am a rich
bitch.
I have rich tastes.
Yeah, rich blooded.
I swear I must be
royalty.
Royalty, or
That's
higher
how I
than
feel.
royalty.
Same here.
I believe I'm higher than royalty.
Although my real last name, which is almost a royal name, a lot of dukes and stuff like that, but I'm not really that last name. My great grandfather changed his last name.
Yeah.
From something
From Dingleberry to
not Dingleberry.
Yeah, Dingleberry to what was the other one?
I don't know. Jim, where are you going with that, Jim?
I'm just saying you
my
changed it from Dingleberry.
Changed it from Joy
to Smegma.
I don't know what the hell Smegma is.
It's that little bit of stuff that, after you've had sex and all that stuff that just kind of cakes if you don't wash yourself, the cum and everything that just kind of collects in your the folds of your penis or your belly button.
I'm so big, there's like no folds to it.
Yeah.
Actually, when I shrink up, there's a lot of folds. I'm circumcised, but you wouldn't be able to tell.
Yeah. Well,
I got so much skin hanging because I'm a grower, not a shower.
That's TMI.
Yeah, I am a grower. You look at the little thing, and you're like, wow, that guy's a little guy, but then he gets excited and turns into the Hulk. He gets really big.
Do you want to get in on that $1 million treasure chest thing? Where we're in 10 states, you can do the treasure chest.
I got to search through 10 states.
But you got to go to you get a map for North Carolina.
Well, everybody get the same map.
People get maps for the state of North Carolina that's going to be in North Carolina. People get maps for Ohio that's going to be in Ohio.
Well, I'm saying it's 10 other people.
It's the same map, same riddles, same clues.
Oh, there's riddles and stuff. I'm not good with riddles.
Well, that's all right. Riddle me this, Batman.
I can read maps, but I can't riddle.
Well, you're riddling this.
No, I don't want to do it. It sounds fun, Jim.
Yeah, it's $1 million. I tried to get you to do Survivor. You wouldn't do that either. You're like, I thought it was going to be a freaking, real survival. Where you're left there with no food.
I'm glad I did it. Because you're like, you got to make a videotape. I'd rather go on Naked and Afraid. That's real survival.
Yeah. You just want to be naked on TV.
No, I just want to
meet women. I know. And you want to get on there and go, hey, I'm Shagdog. What's your name, honey?
No, but it is a good diet plan, apparently.
Well, yeah.
If you can make it more in a couple days.
I just, if I went on there, I wouldn't want to be put in. It's like they put you in these really stupid areas,
right, where you get tore up by
ants. And then one area is like, they put some in some good areas, like, I wouldn't mind being there because, I could survive that no problem.
You got to worry about this snake, and there's only one of these snakes every 10 miles.
It'd be like, and being in Australia. In Australia, almost everything there wants to kill you.
Right, that'd be a bad place to go, actually, Australia. Australia and Africa, I'd have to say, are the two worst places, right?
And there's this gigantic spider.
South America's bad, too.
There's this gigantic spider. I mean, it's huge. It's called a huntsman.
Yeah.
But it's not a bad spider.
Is that in South America?
In Australia.
Oh, Australia.
It's a spider that actually you want to have around.
Oh.
Because it kills the other bad spiders.
Oh, that's good.
But the huntsman is so huge and awful looking. It's like, holy shit, look at that spider. Kill it.
The one they have there, I forget. Well, they got the funnel web spider, which is a very deadly one.
Yeah.
But the other one, there's a bony. I don't know if it's poisonous or not, but it's
spiny, bony-ass spider.
It looks like a skeleton. It's white, and the lady got in a car accident one time. She fell something on her leg. She looked down, this big white, the bony spider or whatever it looks like, and she got in a car accident, flipped the car, and that scared the shit out of me, too.
Yeah, it would scare me worse that she flipped the car and don't know where the spider's at now.
I was like, where is it? Oh, fuck, it's on my face.
I swallowed it! Oh my god!
I hate fucking spiders.
You know what I hated? I would go out. We'd go out into we playing kids. We're playing, and we'd go to the next lot or the fields. And we'd run through the forest.
Beat ya.
Not forest, but run through the weeds and the trees and stuff.
Tulips.
No, it's it's an empty lot. Or not empty, but trees. And
no tulips.
There might be like 2 or 3 lots like that, acre lots that we'd run through, and we'd get to run through the jungle.
Tulips.
And tiptoe through the tulips.
There you go. He would have been great on Wizard of Oz.
Tiptoe through the tulips.
There you go. He would have been great in Wizard of Oz if he was younger when that movie came out.
Oh,
in the merryful land of Oz.
Ho, 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 bottle of rum, follow the brick road to the merry land of Oz. But we would run through there. And when you're running through there, the trees and the branches and all that stuff, all of a sudden you'll be running. You look back, you're running and trying to get somewhere. Of course, we're barefooted. Right. Of course, we're climbing trees. We got our BB guns.
You weren't naked?
No, we weren't naked and afraid. Sorry. We were kids running
not
through.
Afraid.
Not afraid. Not afraid of anything. Because you know what? God protects little kids and drunks.
Not all of them, though.
Yes. He protects every one of them.
A lot of them, but not all of them. A couple
little kids and
few strays.
Drunks.
Kind of rugby.
Anyway, that was the one. So we were running through there, and all of a sudden you would hit a spider web. And with your face and everything.
Oh, yeah.
And you'd be like, oh shit, get it off me. Because the spider isn't far away. If it's not in the middle,
right,
it's on the edge.
I've done that at even some of my houses before, like where I lived before.
And there's some mean looking spiders.
Spider web? Oh, God, speaking of spider webs.
What is that spider that does the zigzag in the middle?
I don't know.
You know what I'm talking about, right? It's got like a little zigzag right in the middle of the web.
I don't know what that is. No, I don't know. But
I call it a zigzag
spider. You
spider.
ever walk through one by your house and you're like, fuck, what the fuck, motherfucker? And then it's 3 days later and that fucker you came home from work at night, say, and you go out to work in the morning, damn web again. And you walk right through it, you're like, how the hell did you build that in one night? Yeah.
Well, they do it fast.
Yeah.
What you do, don't you?
I don't know if this is in every place, but somebody told me if you walk out in Florida...
We never graded this,
Oh, no. I give it an A+.
A?
No, not A+. Straight up A and a swallow.
That's
I'm not going to give it a swallow and a half. Sworder. A and a sworder. How about that?
A swallow and a half is a swaff.
Swallow and a half. A sworder. A quarter.
A sworder, and I'll give it a sworder, and I'll give it an A2 because it was that good.
Yeah.
Not good enough for the A+ because it is a little sweet.
Yeah. Just not perfect.
But it does make me
almost
want to have another.
almost perfect.
Going back to your spider.
Somebody told me in Florida, I don't know if this is all over. If you go out in the yard, your yard at night, there's spiders all over the place at nighttime. And I don't know who told me that, but I went out walking the dog last night, right? And I had a flashlight because I saw a snake out there the other day, so I was like, oh, make sure it's a snake. And I see all these little, almost like raindrops reflecting light, all over the place. I'm like, wow, it hasn't rained in like 4 or 5 hours, whatever amount of time it was. And I went up to one close, got the flashlight up to it, looked down, and it was a spider, actually. I'm like, holy shit, all these little reflecting lights are spiders.
Not all of them, but yeah.
And it was like, man, about that big. I don't know if it looked like maybe it might be a jumping spider or a little wolf spider or something, but
There's some like that.
I was like, holy shit, are all these little light spiders?
But the ones that get me are the zigzag ones because they look really bad. They look mean. They look horrible.
The spiders or the webs?
The webs and the spiders look bad. But you know how you solve the problem of the spider doing that to you?
How?
Building a web like that, and when you walk out,
back.
no, you kill it.
Oh, kill the spider.
Yeah. Or you tear down the web and you tell them, don't fucking put it there again because I'm just going to tear it down.
Right, but a lot of them are resilient or resistant.
I tell you what, the spiders that I ran into around here,
they build it somewhere
believe
else.
it or not, I believe that I'm like the insect whisperer. I'm being serious. I honestly believe that I'm the insect whisperer because a spider did that. I said, look, I don't mind you being out here building the web and everything, but you know what? You need to build it elsewhere because I can't stand this. I'm going to be walking through here. You're going to be... I talked to it, right? And guess what? The next day...
You talk back.
No. I'm not crazy. I'm just the whisperer.
All right. You can't hear their whispers.
Yeah, I can't hear them. They're probably crying.
So the next day, what do you do?
And the next day, it's gone. It doesn't come back. I could hit it 2 days in a row. And the third day, I could tell them that, or the second day, I could tell them that after I knock it off. And guess what? They're not there.
Did you find a little thank you note or anything?
The other thing is, my door up here, my front door has a little wasp's nest in the corner. Have you ever seen that?
No.
It's up there. Little wasp's nest. And I turned around and I came home. I said, why are you building your nest there? I said, why are you building your nest there? I said, this is crazy. I'm going in and out. Now, you start coming in the house, I'm going to kill you. Like that. That's what I tell them, right? I said, I'll tell you what. I don't mind you being there because you'll scare people away from my door. That's So anybody coming up to the door, Jehovah's Witnesses or anything like that, guess what? They're going to see that wasp nest. They're going to be flying around. Going to scare them away, right? I said, so I'll leave you alone. You leave me alone. Don't go in the house. I won't bother you. When I come up, you just mind your business and I'll mind mine. And guess what?
They mind their own business?
They mind their own business. They don't come in the house. And the one time they started to come out, I said, well, what did I tell you? They flew right back out.
So I'm a little scared now. So you said, Anyhow, I told you I got stung by a hornet, or in the ear by the hornet. Yeah. And then I had the same customer again. I'm like, oh shit, this is where I got stung last week.
Oh, you actually got stung?
Yeah.
Recently.
Last week, yeah. It was like something.
Man, you should have took a picture of that. I would have loved to see your big ass here.
The earlobe was swollen up a little bit. That's where it got me. It was the earlobe. And what happened was I was gave the customer's order, started walking away, and I heard bzzz, and something landed in my ear, like big, and I went like this, and then I felt a stinging in there.
Yeah.
I think it was a hornet. I couldn't tell, But then when I went back there the other day, I'm like looking. I saw like a little mud dauber type nest, those mud ones. And I'm like, shit. And I could have got the order. I said, I got stung at your house. He probably thought I was going to sue me. I was like, I'm just checking, I got stung here last week when I was leaving. He's like, oh, really? I'm like, yeah. I said, I'm okay, though. I'm just make sure there's nothing flying around.
I got stung right in the back of the ear, right about here one time in my neck.
Yeah.
By a wasp. Hate wasp.
Yeah.
The bees I can tolerate because guess what? Even though I don't like that, I know they die after they sting you.
Yeah.
And
so maybe usually, back in their mind, they're like, maybe I don't want to sting this guy. I might die today.
But the wasp, they would sting me, and I guess I'm a nice guy or whatever like that. But they would sting me so hard or whatever like that half their body would be stuck inside me, and when I'll be going like this, they're still there, and I'm going like this. They did it to my leg, left a scar on my leg right there. You see that?
Yeah.
And
I'm not a big fan.
I remember going like this and trying to knock him off, and he still buried his ass in.
I'm hoping the murder hornets don't spread over the states.
But yeah, I mean,
2020.
I tried to get along with the bees and the wasps for one reason. Because they're pollinators.
The wasp are?
Yeah, they spread pollen.
I know the bees do. I didn't know the wasps.
Yeah, wasps do. They go around doing stuff.
All they did was collect shit, make nests, make babies, and then that's all they did.
They kill things too.
Yeah, that's true.
But they go to flowers. They land on stuff and spread it around too. Anyway,
I love bees.
Bees, I don't mind. I really do.
I hate all of them, really, but I
No,
love playing bother.
Bees, they're great because you know what? They make honey. And I like honey. I like royal jelly, too.
Royal jelly. Yeah. All right, we should get on to the next one.
Yes, we should be busy drinking.
Yeah, that one was slow.
All right. We are the
31 minutes, Jammer.
All right. We are the Spitball Beer Review.
We will see you on the next one.
I'm Jammer.
Please watch us.
Yes.
I'm sick of talking to myself.
I'm here.
That's good.
I'm here.
I'm here too.
See ya.
See you on the next one.